Na 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 na. Dun 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 Welcome everyone to WCW Saturday Night. As always, I am your host, the one-man commentator, the Ant1, bringing you this action-packed episode in this city, in this state, in this sold-out crowd of Phoenix, Arizona, and this is the 100th episode in the WCW Universe Mode series, and we are going out with a bang. Yes, sir. 3 titles up for grabs, and our opening contest is a 6-man women's match to the crown the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. Will it be AJ Lee? Will it be Rhea Ripley, Daphne, Casey Catanzaro, Nikki Cross, or Toni Storm? History will be made here today. In our second contest, we have got the Ministry of Darkness going up against the newly reformed NWO. That's right, Hulk Hogan has finally rejoined his brethren, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Hollywood Hulk Hogan is back, baby. Then our third match, we have got the Iconics Billie Kay going up against Jacy Jayne of Toxic Attraction. And then we have, for the world title, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness, the Undertaker, backed by Paul Bearer, going up against the champion, the Animal, Batista. And then in our main event, Rick Rude and the Macho Man Randy Savage will go one-on-one for the final time to end this feud once and for all, with the television title up for grabs in a TLC match. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. As always, a big thank you in advance to those that might watch this stream live as it goes on for the next potential hour or so, and a big thank you in advance to those that might watch this stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it, when a stream is no longer live anymore. And no way to kick it off with this than to crown a first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. Who is it gonna be? Rhea Ripley? Who is your money on, boys? I don't know who to pick. It could go either way. 6-man, 6-woman, chaotic turn of events. Anyone could win here. And there's never ever been a Women's Hardcore Championship title before, but this is my WCW. Anything goes. Expect the unexpected. This is where the big boys play, and this is also where the big girls play. Who will be crowned the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion? I can't believe 100 episodes, man. 100 episodes in WCW Universe Mode. Time has flown by significantly. And we're gonna keep on going strong as we eventually reach episode 200 and the weeks and months to follow by. The Black Widow, AJ Lee, making her way to the ring. Who is your money on, guys? I just want this to be a good, exciting match. That's all I give a damn about. The Black Widow herself, one of the all-time great women's wrestlers in the history of our sport. You better watch out for her, Black Widow, or it is lights out for you. One of the most craziest chicks alive, but one of the most hottest as well. Talented, the Nightmare Rhea Ripley, making her way to the ring. She qualified for this match all the way back on WCW Thunder in the opening bout when she defeated the lovely seductress Maurice. T. Whoa! Boom! All these women have earned their right to compete in this historic match. AJ Lee earned her right on Monday Nitro of last week, defeating Chris Statlander. This is going to be very, very exciting. 3 titles up for grabs. Women's Hardcore title on the line, then later on, WCW World title and the Television title. Only the best come here to World Championship Wrestling. The best and the brightest. This is the home of true professional wrestling. Not this AEW Indies style garbage. This is real wrestling right here. WCW is the #1 wrestling company on the planet ever since I took charge and I rebuilt it from the ground up. I made it into what it is today. The Ant 1. And I'm doing commentary too, even better. I can do it all. Down here, Daphne, the female member of the Ministry of Darkness. Oh boy, could you imagine if Daphne comes out here today to become the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion? What that would do for her career, and not only that, but bring another title home to the Ministry of Darkness. Gosh, just thinking about her being champion and then Undertaker walking out later here today as the world's champion sends shivers up my spine. After all, the Ministry of Darkness is public enemy #1. But I feel our chances are very good with the reformation of the New World Order that will take place after this match in a 6-man tornado tag brawl with the Ministry of Darkness and the New World Order, with Hulk Hogan returning to his roots as Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Casey Catanzaro earned this right when she won the fatal 4-way Full Count Anywhere match on this past week's episode of Thunder, defeating Liv Morgan, Lacey Evans, Shayna Baszler. In fact, I didn't think she was actually going to win that match, to be quite honest, but she pulled out all the stops. She showed that she wanted to be in this match more than anything, and her guts, her feistiness, her determination paid off. Will it pay off again? Will she be crowned the first ever Women's Hardcore Champion? Anything can and will happen here in WCW. No, man, 100 episodes. I still can't get over it. It's exciting. It really, really is. I've had a blast streaming WCW Universe Mode all the way since January of last year. Man, oh man. I had to pull out all the stops, man. I had to. As a special episode. Here comes Nikki across the unhinged one. Be interesting to see if her and Rhea Ripley will brawl with each other. These two were in a vicious feud last year. Predominantly nearly all of last year. Will old runes be opened up here today as anything goes in this 6-man women's match? We'll see, man. In fact, Nikki Cross surprised even me during the Fatal 4-Way match on Nitro when it involved Chris Statlander and Billie as well as Jacy. But she put out all the stops there. Oh, now Tony time. Tony Storm, the last entrant for this 6-women's match. We'll probably hear worst gimmick she ever did because nobody understood what it was, but it is what it is. Doesn't really matter to me. History will be made momentarily. First time ever in a WCW Women's Division will be a hardcore championship, giving the women here in WCW more opportunities instead of just being a women's title as well as a women's tag team title. We're going to have a mid-card hardcore title up for grabs. And yes, it is basically the men's hardcore title, which I renamed and redid for the women's division, in case you're wondering. No disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes. Daphne taking it to AJ Lee while Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley are brawling, sending Rhea Ripley over the top rope, but she hangs off for dear life. And oh my goodness, Casey Canzaro, DDT to Toni Storm. Nikki Cross knocks out Rhea Ripley on the right side there. Daphne still taking to AJ Lee. A dream match, if I ever saw one. Rhea Ripley now taking it in, Campbell clutch. Toni Storm with the snap suplex on the outside. All hell has broken loose. And it's not even been 5 minutes into the first match. Throw it into the barricade again. Nikki Cross now there, blocking Rhea Ripley's attacks, but to no avail as the Nightmare grabs her, stomps her knees into the midsection. JJ Lee fighting back against Daphne. We still have not heard from Alexa Bliss since she got defeated by Daphne at Starrcade, but it can only be assumed that Daphne has Alexa Bliss tied up somewhere, brainwashed into joining the Ministry of Darkness. Moonsault, but nobody helps AJ Lee put her knees up in the nick of time. DDT, Toni Storm to Casey Catanzaro. Nikki Cross throws in Rhea Ripley into the ring. It is hard to call it all, but I'm going to do my absolute best for you guys. Neckbreaker by Nikki Cross. Toni Storm fighting back, but no, Casey knocks her off with a boot to the gut. AJ Lee knocks down Daphne, and now Nikki Cross and AJ Lee are going to do battle. Well, Daphne watches on, catching her breath, but she better watch out. As Nikki Cross tried to attack her to no avail. Thrown into the turnbuckle. Toni Storm with a knee with an elbow strike to Casey's face. Rhea Ripley getting to her feet now, dazed and confused. Little bit of a run there. She's grabbing Daphne, but Daphne saw it coming. Elbow to the face. Oh, Karana by Toni. What the hell? Daphne just tripped up on her own feet. AJ Lee playing it to the crowd there, but she better watch out. Anyone could come at her at all times. Wow, look at Toni Storm and Casey. Am I missing something? Did they have a little bit of beef backstage? Because they were brawling to each other quite a lot. Oh my god! Oh my word! Casey seemed a little bit extreme, a little bit risky for that little top rope maneuver. Nobody home. She didn't even time it right. She just jumped like a fucking idiot. Rhea Ripley is knocked to the ropes, but Nikki Cross is thrown over her shoulders down to the mat, taking the action to ringside as Daphne once again brawls with AJ Lee, sitting her on the top rope. Hurricanrana from the top turnbuckle. Nikki Cross knocked down to the mat, and now Toni Storm thrown across the room. AJ Lee kicking out. Absolute mayhem. It's no disqualification, but I love how there's no weapons on the line. You mean you, sorry. Man, see, I knew it! Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross! Old wounds have been opened up! As the Nightmare throws her into the steel steps. Definitely going for the win! 2! No! AJ Lee kicks out and the match continues. Toni Storm and Casey still really brawling now. And I'm trying to fans up close and I'm going to enjoy this up close and personal action at ringside. Nikki Cross there, sending Rhea Ripley into the steel steps again. Picking her up now. Elbow smash. AJ Lee hanging on for dear life on those ropes. While Toni Storm and Daphne are duking it out. Nice little neck breaker by Daphne. And Casey Catton's Rhea Ripley is getting absolutely destroyed, which is surprising. If anything, I thought Rhea Ripley would be the one dominating Nikki Cross, dominating the other woman in the contest, but she has been thrown around. She has been bashed up here and there, willy-nilly. Nice little clothesline by AJ Lee to Casey. Daphne's in the corner, playing it to the crowd, just taunting and trash-talking her. Rhea Ripley bashing the hell out of Nikki, picking up over her shoulders into a spine buster. And now Daphne sets her sights on the Nightmare, but to no avail. Rhea Ripley saw it coming. AJ Lee with the little neck breaker to Casey Catanzaro. Going for the cover is AJ Lee. Gonna be your first ever women's hardcore champion. No! Jacy kicks out. The match goes on.
She's into the ring again. Jacy is in real danger now.
Nikki Cross in the ring, but she is watching Toni Storm now. Daphne stomping her boot onto Rhea Ripley's head. Drop kick by Jacy Catanzaro as Nikki Cross is being prepared for a suplex. AJ Lee throwing over the top rope and down to the floor.
She's taking things to ringside.
Rhea Ripley in the ring. She's gonna put on the Eradicator. Yes, she is! Eradicator locked in. Jacy Catanzaro unleashing a fury of punches and kicks to AJ Lee. Daphne in the ring, breaking up the submission maneuver. Now facing Toni Storm. Jacy Catanzaro DDT to AJ Lee. Toni Storm with the setup powerbomb into the cover, but Rhea Ripley's gonna break it up, and she does. Oh man, simply takes my breath away calling this action here. Daphne and Nikki Cross are laid out. Well, I spoke too soon. Nikki Cross has regained her composure, her consciousness. So does Daphne. They're getting up. This is nuts. This is absolutely fucking nuts. Look at those stomps by Rhea, just stomping a model into Toni Storm. AJ Lee smashing the hell out of Jacy, while Daphne and Nikki Cross going at it there. Rhea Ripley targeting AJ Lee. It's all down to Nikki Cross and Daphne. Toni Storm is knocked out, dazed and confused. Spine buster by Daphne. She's going for the cover. Is this gonna be our new champion too? No! So close! Kicking out at 2.99 seconds. Oh no! Oh no! Boston Crab! Boston Crab locked in! Daphne wants that title more than anything else! She's gonna make the Undertaker proud! That's it! That's it! Daphne has done it! Daphne is your first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion! She just made history, folks!
And new WCW
Hardcore Champion! Congratulations! Absolutely incredible, but not very good for when you're in a war against the Ministry of Darkness. Oh boy, is this gonna... Oh man. Is this going to set a trend of what's to come later on the show? What's coming up right now in a 6-man tornado tag brawl? And then with Undertaker and Batista for the world title, the Ministry could clean house here today. But yes, folks, the NWO is fully and finally reunited. Hulk Hogan, seemingly done with his feud with The Miz, has finally joined his brethren and embraced the black and white Hollywood Hulk Hogan. This is going to be good. I have a good feeling, man. This is going to be an absolute chaotic brawl. And we all know for a fact that Kane and Raven are the #1 contenders to Scott Hall's and Kevin Nash's WCW World Tag Team titles. They can challenge them at any given moment. Interesting, they didn't decide to do it on this episode, but hey, whatever. A match like this is even better without the titles being up for grabs, if I'm being completely honest here. Oh man, this is it, man. We haven't seen Hulk Hogan with Scott Hall or Kevin Nash at all together since the beginning of this Universe Mode series. But you knew sooner or later it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when. And they decided to hook up right now to make this episode even more special. And as I was saying before about The Miz, we haven't heard from The Miz at all since Starrcade. He thought for sure he was going to end Hulk Hogan's career, but he was proven wrong. Hulk Hogan saved his career, and The Miz hasn't been seen since then. Ministry of Darkness!
Each of these competitors has incredible singles potential.
The Ministry of Darkness has run roughshod over WCW for a better part of a year. These guys have taken out Bret Hart. They have taken out Cody Rhodes. They have taken out Eddie Guerrero in singles competition. They have with Farouk, they had the United States title for a little bit, only to lose it to DDP. They won the 6-man tornado ladder tag at Starrcade. that will allow them control of WCW and titles of their choosing. Here they are! The New World Order! The group that revolutionized and changed the wrestling business back in the mid to late 90s. Made wrestling cool again in the real WCW. These guys were primed and ready to destroy and take over WCW from within. It's surreal to see that the NWO have reformed to defend WCW's honor this time. They are not our enemy. They are our allies. They want to save WCW from this group of demonic, satanic creatures that are the Ministry of Darkness. It is, seriously, this is incredible. Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, NWO. A full NWO entrance. You gotta love it. NWO. For life. Biggest icon in wrestling. We are in control. Two. Switch. Biggest icon in wrestling. You're going down. NWO. New World Order. For life. Come on, New World Order. Do me proud. Do Team WCW proud. Destroy the creatures of the night. Destroy the Undertaker's minions. Break their spirits. Do what you gotta do. Take them out of action. We are at war here after all. No disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes here. Hulk Hogan taking it to the Fiend. Kane takes down the bad guy Scott Hall, while Raven is clobbering the back of Big Sexy Kevin Nash. Fiend is being thrown out of the ring. Kane is delivering blow after blow to the face of the bad guy Scott Hall, and Raven still dominating Kevin Nash. The Fiend sweeps Hogan off his feet, laying him on his back. What a right hook by Kane! And now Raven with the running bulldog takes Kevin Nash. Shoulder tackle by the bad guy. And now Hulk Hogan fighting out of the Fiend's grip with all of his might there. You can't take down the Hulkster that easily. Not even if he's black and white Hollywood style. Kane with the pendulum backbreaker. And now Kevin Nash there, being clobbered again by Raven. Very surprising. Kevin Nash is usually a more dominant person, whether it's in tag team action or in singles competition, but he is just completely being overpowered by Raven, the emissary of the Ministry of Darkness here. Scott Hall taking it to the big red machine. Kane, the Fiend, and Raven are still controlling their competitors, dominating them. Scott Hall going to the top rope. Axe handle. Kane, what a strike to the midsection. Damn, Kevin Nash now not taking it anymore of Raven's crap. Clobbering him blow after blow with his heavy hitters. Throwing him into the steel stance while Hulk Hogan bashing the living hell out of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. All hell has broken loose. Choke slam! Choke slam! But Kane says, you ain't choke slamming me, buddy. I'm the one that's gonna choke slam you. Got it. But his little comeback did little to no avail with Scott Hall sent him to the ropes. Kevin Nash there just clubbing Raven over there at ringside while Hulk Hogan is hanging on by the barricades. The Fiend just, for some reason, not capitalizing on his opponent. Outsider's Edge! Outsider's Edge! Is this set for the Ministry of Darkness? Down goes Kane into the cover. Come on, referee! Come on! 1, 2. No! Kane kicks out. The match goes on. And Hulk Hogan gonna make... Well, Hulk Hogan was gonna make Kane pay, but I guess Scott Hall wants a little more punishment first. Kevin Nash is really taking it to Raven. He's just making him out like it's a personal ragdoll. And I, for one, welcome it. They are the enemies after all. Oh, The Fiend is sizing up Kevin Nash, and he does! Spinebuster on the outside of the apron! Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan double teaming, systematically destroying that demonic brute known as Kane, the Undertaker's brother. Facement mat slam. Kevin Nash going into the ring, so is Kane, and so is Ray. Nope. Kane is just getting absolutely choke-slammed! Choke-slam all the way from hell. Hulk Hogan chucking the life out of him. The Fiend flips Kevin Nash off his feet, followed by a headbutt. Back suplex by Raven into the cover of Scott Hall. Snap suplex to the Hulkster. Scott Hall chucking the life out of Kane. I welcome it this time. I'm going to be a little biased. All hell is broken loose outside his edge. Outside his edge to Raven, the emissary of the Ministry of Darkness. Down goes Raven. Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the cover. The Fiend knocks Kevin Nash off his feet. Yes! The New World Order wins, baby! Woohoo! When you mess with the NWO, it's gonna end badly for you guys. Never ever miss with the bad guys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kevin Nash is bleeding? He is! Kevin Nash is bleeding. I did not notice that before in the match.
The electricity in this arena is almost palpable.
Nice! Very good to see Hulk Hogan reuniting with his buddies, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and very good to see Hulk Hogan and the Hollywood black and white tropes again. Now we are moving on. Third match of the show, one-on-one. Billie Kay of the Iconics going up against Jacy Jayne of Toxic Attraction. And Toxic Attraction, they have been on a roll as of lately since winning the WCW Women's Tag Team titles at Starrcade in the form of Candice LeRae and Jacy Jayne, while Britt Baker captured the Women's Championship from Ronda Rousey at Starrcade. These three women have run roughshod over the women's division over the past few months. They have made a mockery out of the rowdy one, Ronda Rousey, especially this week on Monday Nitro. 3-on-1 handicap match, and Ronda was absolutely dominated, destroyed, dismantled. She did not stand not even a minuscule chance of surviving, let alone winning. But when it's a numbers game, it's very hard to combat that. But always give props to Ronda for trying to fight her way out as best she could. She's always a good fighter. Here we go. Coming up after this, the world title will be up for grabs. Batista defending his title against the Undertaker, and then in the main event, Randy Savage and Rick Rude will finally end their feud once and for all in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the television championship, baby!
Her way to the ring, accompanied by Peyton Royce, representing the Iconics.
The Iconics are the #1 contenders for the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships. They came up short on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night against Jacy Jayne and Candice LeRae, but there's always a chance here for them to turn the tide in their favor and pick up a win. Any win, no matter if it's a tag team or singles competition, is always gonna do wonders for the opposite team, raising the morale and playing a little bit of mind games.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
I'm pretty sure Billie Kay and Peyton Royce were more than just best friends with the way they've interacted with each other, with the little hand holding and the way they're so close together with their... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're more. They were just more than friends. It's pretty evident. Here they come! The greatest women's duo in the history of professional wrestling, holding all the gold, Toxic Attraction. They set out to dominate, reshape, and control the entire women's division of WCW, and they have done just that. They hold nearly all the gold, and I say nearly because if you missed out on the opening match of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we have a first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion in the form of Daphne, the member of the Ministry of Darkness. But still, Jacy, Jayne, Candice LeRae, and Britt Baker, they hold pretty much at least 90% of the gold and control here in the women's division. I still like to know what happened to Alexa Bliss. Very worried about her pendulum backbreaker by Jacy Jayne to Billie Kay. Billie Kay gets up though, and her attacks are blocked by Jacy, the queen of rock and roll. And as she's on a roll right now, elbow to the face, followed up by a slamming of the arm into the mat. Jacy Jayne is as mean as she is vicious. She is your typical mean girl in high school, the one that would pick on you, mock you just for looking at her funny. And if she didn't even like you, she would let you know about it. Suplex by Billie Kay! Snap suplex. I was shipping Jacy Jayne into the turnbuckle. But elbow to the face, what'd I tell you? Jacy is mean and she is calculative. Oh, what a right hook by Billie Kay. And now slamming the back of Jacy's head into the mat. Followed up by an out. Oh, nice little counter there by Jacy. But Billie Kay blocks it with a kick to the knees. Over the top rope, sending Billie Kay down to the floor. Taking the no, I thought, you're not going to take the action to ringside? I guess not. Jacy Jayne says, "Not get out of here, bitch." What's the referee doing? What the hell's he got to do with this? He's supposed to be impartial. That's a bit screwy. Trying to prevent Jacy Jayne from getting out of the ring to attack Billie Kay. And now Billie Kay wisely capitalizing on this little incident there. Snap suplex to Jacy Jayne. Targeting the arm and the wrist. And now a pit drop. Picking up the queen of rock and roll. Dragging her for a arm drag. Leg drop into the cover. Nope, no cover. You should have waited for the cover. Slamming her head into the back of the mat again, ladies and gentlemen. Still to come on WCW Saturday Night. The world title, the WCW Championship, up for grabs. And then in the main event, the television title up for grabs. We have a new and first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion in Daphne. Torture rack shades of Lex Luger. But somehow, someway, Billie Kay fights out of it with all of her might. Going for a punch, but nobody home. She completely missed the mark like a fucking idiot. And now Jacy capitalizing. Little bit of showboating. She loves to dance, and much as she loves to punch your lights out. Here we go for a devastating right hook. Yes, mind your surroundings. Always mind your surroundings. You don't want a rope break. Nobody wants a rope break. In for the cover. Jacy Jayne's gonna win. No, she's not. Very strange how Jacy hesitated to go for the pin. Then she's like, "Oh wait, I got a pin. That's the only way to win. Well, I'm not gonna make it submit." Nice little counter by Jacy, blocking Billie Kay's boot, sending her opponent to the ropes, and followed up by a stomp to the midsection. Grabbing Billie Kay. Damn, son! Down goes Billie, but not for long, as the queen of rock and roll puts her up for a big boot to the face. Into the cover, that's it! Jacy Jayne's gonna win! Another win for Toxic Attraction! No! What? What? Billie Kay kicked out. Come on, referee! I'm pretty sure he was counting slow there. That referee is screwy! He already prevented Jacy Jayne from attacking Billie Kay early on in the match, and now he's slow counting it. Torture rack! Rope break, what an idiot. What I tell you, mind your surroundings. Stomping on the back of the leg. But Billie Kay sweeps her off her feet, picking up her opponent. Going for the power slam. Billie Kay looking to end it. All right, yeah. Big boot to the face. Into the cover. And she gonna steal one from the Iconics. 2. No! Jayne kicking out at 2.99 seconds. Billie Kay can't believe it. The fans can't believe it. But I can. Double axe handle from the middle turnbuckle. This place is deafening. 100 episodes, people. 100 episodes. Jayne putting up momentum there with these punches. Followed up by a dropkick. Going for the cover, but it's not going to be enough. No fucking way. Whoa! 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 Referee didn't see Billie Kay's hand under the bottom rope. A very controversial end to the match. But a win's a win. A win's a win no matter how you look at it, though. So I applaud Jayne for getting the win by any means necessary. Toxic Attraction continues to dominate the women's division of World Championship Wrestling. Good job. Now we are moving on. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the world title, and that's not even the main event. The Undertaker, the Dark One, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness, setting his sights on the Animal Batista for the world title. These two have already brawled on Monday Nitro 2 weeks ago, which also ended with Sting interrupting because he still has a score to settle with The Undertaker following Sting losing to The Undertaker in the Ultimate Dream match that took place at Starrcade. But his plans failed. The Undertaker still won, which resulted in Batista warring with Sting on this past episode of Monday Nitro this week. Undertaker interrupted there, taking out both Batista and Sting, and here we are again. Daphne's already walked away early on in the show as the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. We cannot allow The Undertaker to walk out with the world title. This is war. Team WCW is at war with the Ministry of Darkness. We've been at war since last year. March, to be exact. March of last year. Oh shit, here he is. The Dark One. The Phenom, accompanied by the hideous human being, if you can even call him a human being, Paul Bearer. The Undertaker has unleashed a path of destruction, chaos, and darkness ever since using his minions Raven, Kane, The Fiend, Daphne, and Farouk to destroy the very best that WCW has to offer. By his orders, the Ministry have taken out Bret Hart. They have taken out Cody Rhodes. They have taken out Eddie Guerrero. They have won the US title. They have lost the US title. The Undertaker made his way into WCW during the Halloween Havoc pay-per-view, interrupting the match between Sting and The Fiend. From there, he would play mind games with Sting for the past couple of weeks in the build-up to Starrcade, where they would have the Ultimate Dream match of a lifetime. The Undertaker completely destroyed Sting there, and then he said he was done with Sting as he sets his sights on Batista and his world title. And here we are, folks. Can Batista do it? Can he survive The Undertaker and retain the world title here today on WCW Saturday Night? Batista has defeated Raven twice. He has defeated The Fiend, but he has not defeated the leader, the head of the table, the head of the snake of the Ministry of Darkness. Here he is! Batista! Your world's heavyweight champion! The man who has been made a public enemy, a systematic target, and prey for the Ministry of Darkness, whether he likes it or not. Batista won that world title all the way back at Road Wild, defeating Bret Hart, and he has kept that belt ever since, but it has made him a prime target for the Ministry. First it was with Raven, then it was with The Fiend, and now it is with The Undertaker. Who is gonna win between these two titans? Can the Animal retain the belt? Can he survive? Can he take out the leader of the Ministry of Darkness? Or is his world title gonna come to an end? And the Undertaker will be our new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Let's find out, shall we, folks? Damn thing that they said. The words to actions never know what they're about. This is WCW, where the big boys play as well as where the big girls play. Anything goes. And this is the 100th episode in the WCW Universe Mode series, ladies and gentlemen. 100 episodes, a huge milestone, and I feel like this has been a very excellent show so far. A first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion being crowned to Daphne. We had the New World Order reformed, taking out the Ministry of Darkness in a 6-man tornado tag brawl. Jacy Jayne defeated Billie Kay, and now we have the world title up for grabs. And then still to come, in our main event, Randy Savage will defend his television title against Rick Rude for the final time as their feud comes to an end in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. But that's then. This is now. Batista and Undertaker. Here we go. And that's what it's all about. The world title, the big gold belt. We cannot allow the world title to fall into the hands of the Undertaker, who has made it his mission to destroy WCW by destroying the WCW's best and brightest top talent, because he wants to reshape and rebuild WCW into his own image, and I cannot allow that. WCW will not allow that. Come on, Batista, make me proud. Retain the belt. Take out Undertaker if you can. Do it for me, buddy. Batista! Who do you want to win, guys? Do you want Batista to win? Do you want the Undertaker to win? Let me know in the stream chat or the comment section below. Oh man, oh man. Undertaker is undefeated, by the way. He's defeated Sting. He's defeated Batista. He could potentially go 3-0 and capture the world title too, if he's lucky enough here by the end of this match. But of course, never count out the Animal Batista. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's get ready to rumble. Batista being met with a kick to the midsection by Undertaker. Barely counters it into a neck breaker. Down goes the Deadman. And at ringside, Paul Bearer, Undertaker's father, that hideous wretch of a creature. Oh yes, my Undertaker! Batista taking it to Undertaker, but Undertaker fights back. The best pure strike in the history of the business. Scoop slam followed up by an elbow drop. Spinning elbow drop, I should say. And now grabbing the Animal and dragging him over to the ropes. What has that sadistic man got in mind? Punch to the midsection. Followed up by a stun gun. Stun gun. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, what a sequence there. Undertaker throwing Batista off his feet there. I can already hear Paul Bearer ringside. Yes! Yes! Very pleased to see his son, his favorite son, the Undertaker, delivering punishment and suffering to that Animal right there. Last ride, is that? Last ride! No. Last ride on the outside of the ring! Over the top rope! Unbelievable! Grabbing the Animal's leg, stomping on the back. I heard this match doesn't end in a double count out. That would be bad for business. Is Sting gonna interrupt, I wonder? Double-handed chokeslam! Shit, if that happened for real, Batista's neck would have been broken. His neck would have made contact with the edge of the ring there. Literally, if that was for real. The Undertaker grabbing, but man, Batista's been dominated so far. And now he's going to be taken for listening old school. Old school. Down goes the animal. Is the Undertaker gonna win the world title? No, no, no. Yes. Batista kicks out. The match goes on. Batista cannot allow the WCW title to fall into the hands of the Phenom. Spine Buster! Paul Bearer not liking what he's seen at ringside there. Batista bomb! Batista bomb! That's it! The Undertaker's done for! The Ministry of Darkness will not be having the world title up for grabs. Into the cover. That's it. That's all she wrote. 1, 2. No! What? What? Undertaker kicking out at 2.99 seconds. The crowd chanting to Batista, "You're not worthy," for failing to get the job done. And now unleashing his fury on the dead man. Punches and kicks. The Undertaker grabs his foot and sweeps him off his feet. Oh no. Choke slam. No. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Now grabbing the animal, shoving his boot into the chin, the jaw. Stomping on his midsection. And now adding insult to injury, just shoving his boot into the jaw once more. Paul Bearer loving what he's seeing once more. As the Undertaker setting up the animal for the tombstone. I think he is. Oh no! Oh yes! Batista fights out of it, preventing the Undertaker from doing the tombstone power driver, picking him over his shoulders. Snake Eyes! Stomp on him! Stay on him! Stomp on Monhole in him! We're at war here! Team WCW is at war with the Ministry of Darkness! Get him! Yes! We cannot allow the Undertaker to win the world title and to take over WCW and destroy it from within. Come on, Batista! Back suplex on the edge of the ring! Oh my goodness! Paul Bearer getting out of the way there. Very wise for that rotund demon. Batista, nice little counter there, knee to the midsection, but Undertaker blocks his kick, picks him up for a choke slam! Vicious choke slam on the outside of the ring. Look out for Paul Bearer. Referee halfway through the 10 count. Come on, guys! Come on, guys, we don't want a double count out. We do not want a double count out. Hurry up, get in the ring. What a right hook. Oh no. Nearly there. Thank goodness for that. A double count out is not good for business, especially when a world title is up for grabs. Batista sweeps the Undertaker off his feet. Going for a stomp, but nobody home. But no! Animal! Going for another Batista bomb! No way is the dead man kicking out of this! No fucking way! Down he goes! The Animal retains the belt! The crowd chanting one more time, but I don't think he needs to! Here we go! 1, 2, it's over! Yeah! Batista retains the belt, saving WCW! Preventing the Undertaker from gaining the belt. Woohoo!
WCW World.
Congratulations to the Animal! Put down your pipe and smoke it, Undertaker, and to the Ministry of Darkness. You may be walking away with the WCW Women's Hardcore title, but you're not walking away with the gold belt, at least not tonight. Great match. Great show it's been so far. And we still got one more match coming up. That is the main event, people. And the main event is going to start right now. The main event, the television title up for grabs in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. This will be the final time that Rick Rude and the Macho Man Randy Savage will be brawling with one another for that title. They have been feuding for that title for the past number of months, with Randy Savage retaining the belt. And their first encounter, then Rick Rude worming his way back in for another shot at the title at Halloween Havoc, but he failed to get the job done there. And then he somehow, someway got another title shot. He's saying he's not done with Randy Savage and he demanded one more shot at the title. And we thought for sure at the Starrcade pay-per-view during their classic Iron Man match that we would get a decisive winner there once and for all, whether it was Randy or whether it's Randy Savage or Rick Rude. But no! I mean, at first it started off that Rick Rude was going to lose because he failed to get all the points. Randy Savage was just besting him. But as the match went on at Starrcade, Rick Rude started to get those numbers up. He was getting close to time with Randy Savage, and he was 3 seconds away from gaining another point over Randy Savage, but the time ran out, leading to an indecisive finish. So here we are, Rick Rude, Randy Savage, one more time for the television title. Cut the music! What he'd like to have right now is for all you inner city sweat hogs to keep the noise down while he takes his robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music! This is the main event, the last match of the show. Who is gonna win? Can Randy Savage finally best his opponent Rick Rude and put their rivalry behind them once and for all, or is Rick Rude finally going to win the television title and make good on his claim to become a belt collector by getting in the United States belt as well as the world title? Ooh, yeah! The Macho Man Randy Savage making his way to the ring. Randy Savage has been your television title. Randy Savage has been your television champion since Bash at the Beach of last year when he defeated Chris Jericho to win that belt. He has beast-bested Rick Rude before. Can he defeat Rick Rude for one final time in this tables, ladders, and chairs match? We're gonna find out. It's been one hell of a rivalry between the Ravishing One Rick Rude and the Macho Man Randy Savage, but all good things must come to an end. Last encounter, last chance, last fight, and I'm serious. If Rick Rude walks out as the television champion, then Randy Savage won't have a rematch clause, because this is going to be the last time in a while that Randy Savage and Rick Rude will be facing each other for the belt. So if Randy Savage loses, that's it. He doesn't get a rematch clause. Rick Rude will be moving on as the television champion. Now, as you're all aware, in a tables, ladders, and chairs match, the only way to win is to grab the ladder, climb up, and retrieve the belt that's hanging high above the ring. Rick Rude wasting no time getting in a steel chair, hitting Randy Savage in the head, and he's not done yet. Savage no-selling the maneuver after being hit full force with the steel chair, but Rick Rude slams Randy Savage with a back suplex, clubbing the back and the ribs. And now adding insult to injury with a little push-ups. Rick Rude now grabbing the... No! It looked like he was going to go for the ladder, but he decided to deliver more punishment to the Macho Man instead. Very wise. Because if he were to grab the ladder, Randy Savage might have surprised him with a sneak attack. Oh man indeed. Randy Savage overpowering the Ravishing One, taking him to the turnbuckle. And now knee to the midsection, not once, not twice, but thrice. And it sure wasn't nice. Uh-oh. Scoop slam! No! Rick Rude counters it into the DDT! Going for the steel chair again! That sadistic son of a bitch! But Randy Savage fights out of it, blocking Rick Rude's attempts, knocking the steel chair off Rick Rude's hands there, throwing him across the ring like he was a sack of potatoes. Grabbing the table, These guys are going to make very good use of the weapons here. They're going to live up to the name of the TLC match. Back suplex again! No! And a bit of atomic drop. What is Rick Rude doing now? Grabbing a ladder? No! He's grabbing another table! Another table! What the fuck? Randy Savage going for the television belt, the ladder, sorry. Hitting Rick Rude with it. I guarantee you we won't have a table being broken in this match. Guaranteed. Back suplex! What is Rick Rude going to do with his opponent now? Clubbing blow to the face. Grabbing Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Throwing him across the ring like a sack of potatoes. Slamming the back of his head into the mat. Rick Rude really wants to be the television champion. He believes it's his destiny, his birthright, to be the TV champion because he wants to become a so-called belt collector, to be a triple champion. That means be a television champion, be a United States champion, and be a world champion all at the same time. Pile driver! Pile driver! Down goes the Macho Man! And now he's going to the top rope! Up, Rick Rude's going for the belt! Randy Savage is out, he is dazed and confused! Oh, Savage, he's getting up! Rick Rude is nearly unhooking the belt! Savage is back to his feet! Knocking Rick Rude off! Yes! I don't want the oh, down goes Rick Rude! Down goes Rick Rude! And Randy Savage to the top turnbuckle! Flying elbow drop! No! Body splash instead! I thought Randy Savage might go for a flying elbow drop, but I guess he doesn't want to do that. Now Savage has turned to try and unhook the belt from the hook. And now Rick Rude gets up! Nice selling the maneuver, attacking the legs of the champion. Down goes Savage. And now Rick Rude setting them up for the Rude Awakening. Can he hit it? He does! Rude Awakening. And now Rick Rude adjusting the ladder there, probably for the best. Is this it? Is Rick Rude finally going to be the television champ? No! He's gonna make a jump! Are you serious? Rick Rude on the top ladder! Rick Rude on the top ladder! A drop kick from a top ladder! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Oh my god, oh my goodness! Rick Rude is gonna win! I think he is! He's gonna be our new champion! But Savage is gonna try everything he can to prevent that from happening! Powerbomb! Powerbomb! And Savage ain't done yet! Scoop slam! This is insane! Flying elbow drop! Flying elbow drop from the top rope! Macho Man Randy Savage! He connects! Rick Rude is out. This is Savage's chance to unhook the belt and finally put an end to his war with Rick Rude, but no! He's going to do a move from the top ladder! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Eye rake! Savage got up like it didn't even hurt him. Completely no selling the maneuver. Rick Rude fighting out of it. He knew what Randy Savage was going to do. Throw him over the top rope and he says, that doesn't work for me, brother. Another eye rake. These guys are playing dirty. Anything goes in this TLC match. Elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. And now an Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Rick Savage is getting up. What are you doing? Okay, he's going down. Savage could have really used that opportunity to unhook the belt. He's going to probably regret it now as Rick Rude takes control of the match. Oh no. Stop. Oh, shoving his boot into the face. Clubbing the back and the ribs of the Macho Man. Adding insult to injury with a little press ups. I love how it's a TLC match and not one table has been broken. Not once. It's been used, but not once. What the fuck's going on? Don't you want to be champion? Go for a rude awakening, but nobody home. As Randy Savage counters it with a clothesline. And now raking the eyes again. Raking the eyes, followed up by a kick to the back of the leg. Going for a double X handle, but look out! Rick Rude has got your number. Throwing him over the... This is a great TLC match. Rudo, pile driver! Pile driver! The champion is out. I repeat, the champion is out. But Rick Rude ain't done yet. He's gonna try and hit him with a steel chair again. And it ain't working. Because of game mechanics, people. Game mechanics. There we go. Sickening thud. And Savage rolls him off his feet. Going to the top rope. I repeat, going to the top rope. What's going on here? Eye rake. Now Rick Rude is going to the top ladder. Is he going to try and unhook the title? Yes, he is. This is Rick Rude's chance to make history. What is... Oh my word. Look how close he's getting. He's getting so close. That's unbelievable. This is... Oh no. Savage is not going to do it. He will not allow Rick Rude to gain his belt. Win his belt, sorry. Power bomb. I am absolutely speechless. Flying elbow drop. But Rick Rude rolls out of the way. But not in the nick of... Oh no. Randy Savage is going to retain the belt. Yeah, Randy Savage is your champion. Randy Savage has won. Randy Savage has retained the television title, putting an end to its 5-month feud with Rick Rude on WCW Saturday Night. Congratulations to the Macho Man. What a great match. What a great episode. Great match, great show. With that, ladies and gentlemen, is another end to WCW Saturday Night episode. Another end to the stream. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in live for this stream, as well as my Texas Chainsaw Massacre stream that took place before this. And a big thank you in advance to those that might watch the stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it when a stream is no longer live anymore. Join me again next week when it's all Red Dead Redemption 2. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and this has been your boy, the Ant One, signing out.